Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he...
Truth is, we're already dependent on the blood bodies. Economic.
Ooh! You look familiar.
No bread, no coin, poor as shite. Oh, give it a rest.
Just look at the freak.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuben cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuben awaits in the next room.
Nice bum you have. I was made for loving.
Whoa! He doesn't blush.
Junior, take his hand, then order them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sends the body back, offering a
He's
hand
hung like a
extended in
horse.
peace.
Clear that you've not seen Reuben.
Also got an invite, chose not to come. I'll show you what it is.
Does it loop back on itself?
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuben, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. first ever bargain with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Son genius.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
How are you, Reuben? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe...
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Orson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam, and... But we just need to stay out of each other's way. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest. Then there's the arena in... Suppose you could always search Horson's
Where's Junior?
Near the temple. What? Horson's got naught to do with the
Arena sound.
Sewers beneath Gildorf. Now, Junior loved...
Mentioned Horson's got...
Solid townhouse on Temple Ave.
See if I can't find
Do what you will.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go. And if you can't find the slime...
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm...
Never quite forget.
Radovid doesn't fit.
From Master Spy to
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of inform...
Yeah, except you used to do that.
Now I've decided I've slaved it.
Philippa Eilhart.
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out...
Thought you two were close.
We were, and...
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happened...
Meaning?
He's surrounded by Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say Problems? And if you did, why then I might be inclined...
I'll get paid.
Nothing for...
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my source. But we've chatted enough.
Maybe I can help.
I'd rather show than tell.
Figured as much.
Excellent. Be so kind as to follow me. Put it away. I mean it. That's better. Put it away. I mean it. That's better. Put it away. I mean it. Oh, Bart. That's better. Bart, stop that. Now.
Mad.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corinne Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corinne Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Bart, stop that. Now.
Mad. Bart makes...
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corinne Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corinne Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it...
Put it away. I mean it. Put it away. I mean it. That's better.
Got a minute?
I do.
Time.
Got things to do. Oh, Bart. Not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that. Now.
Mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a Witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outside.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole.
Bad luck won't go. Bad luck, no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom! Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, careful. Oh, God.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic...
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula, too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you... Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Now the drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Linked him on the forces. Maybe now the miners will never stop congregating. Getting close. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. Definitely came through here. Hey, Bart, got a minute?
Minute?
I mean a minute.
You mean?
One more time.
Siggy?
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Subs...
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here... His...
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No.
Right, so...
Like...
A hissing rock. The hissing, where did it come from?
But... His here...
What?
Well...
All right.
Good.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good.
He locked you up, alone.
When...
Didn't take you for a thinker.
But...
do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death.
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates.
I know the one.
Trail leads to the...
Yeah.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause it.
Didn't know you were versed.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. Know anything else about...
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like...
The bomb flowed down...
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool...
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should...
Feel honored to be...
Oh, that...
Really?
All right. You inspect...
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you.
Happen has numerous flaws.
How can you be...
Witches know that...
You trusted Philippa.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her...
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush feud.
Yeah, I saw...
Did you speak to him?
No.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square.
I serve the eternal fire.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond.
What a dump. looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Life, you gotta take risks.
I was off bed
back.
at the brothel all the night.
A wee minute, Witcher. Now, I'm curious something mighty. How is it you were off the same bloody night Whoreson tried to kill me?
Was chance honest? I was at the brothel. I've witnesses.
I don't doubt you found some witnesses, but I do doubt the bit about chance. Know what? Shite conversation this. So much blethering, we've got nowhere. Lads, you have a chat with him. It's simple. I want to know where Whoreson is.
I've not betrayed you. Not ever. No! No! I know nothing!
Help me find Junior?
I'm about to send my lads around Whoreson's hideouts. Won't say no to a witch's blade. Lead my men, take the water Junior and drag him out.
Whoreson can't die.
My lads are hot-headed and
All right.
Find him. Nothing hurts as much.
Oh! Ah! Oh, I'm on fire. Father of
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Ah!
Set to go. Anytime. Your mark. Rush it.
Ready?
Righto. We go on your mark.
Let's go then. Should look around.
Is he? Was the dwarves who popped Snow White's cherry. Fuck sure blame that on us too.
Geralt Lorev! Have a hard time finding any work here, Witcher. You're and your king's humble servant. Witcher? You're and your king's humble servant.
You didn't tell us what our armies.
Cleaver send you?
Aye, he did. Awaiting your word.
Let's go. Time's a-wasting.
You heard them.
We'll go suck a devil.
She there, dude.
Any last words?
Together, lads! Die, fool!
Should search this hole.
You're a fucking donkleach! Hey, you look a wee bit pale. Huh? Hey, you look a wee bit pale.
Floor's worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall. Interesting. Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
good. Get off.
Fine mess you made. Back there at Lockerbie.
Oh, terrible times.
Spare a copper or two.
Arms for the blood. Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
No loitering round here.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best
Vile
deal.
strumpet tried to beguile my man.
What do you want?
What can you tell me about...
Aiming to write his biography?
I'm all ears.
Orson Sr. was the most ruthless man I've ever... Junior inherited all his gaffer's traits except one, his love of poetry. Senior was on his way to an evening... Then he promptly took over all his dear daddy's...
Went to Junior's joint.
I heard. My lads near came to blows wanting to be the first to tell me. Made quite an impression on them. I know Orson. Wherever he is, he's positively furious. Won't be able to...
Can't wait.
Patience, Witcher. And cheer up. Cleaver pays well for a... What do you want?
So long. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over. Secret room. probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kelkstain. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kelkstain. Stain. Wyvern oil. Ciri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic.
You dying to know too?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her. Speaking of which...
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're...
So we did.
Thanks.
Fine. You...
Gentlemen, but try to remember...
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well... Geralt, would you become...
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence flow. Menge has been spending it.
So, what?
From what I've heard...
So...
Darling.
And safe.
Of course I'm...
Not in those...
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Look here.
What's our...
A great deal. Namely, it...
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely...
Thought you'd correct?
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our...
Triss, gotta tell you something.
Thought as much.
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight.
All right, see you then.
It just rains and rains.
The thinking customer will see right away up to the best deal. By tomorrow.
South. This might be.
Hey, you.
This will pass.
Ah!
Oh, right.
The heavens have opened.
Oh. Ooh. And if I hired a witcher as my debt collector?
Make sure the pricklicker's not here. I'd expect teeth to grow up my arse before I'd expect to find Horson hiding in his house.
Cleaver said to me, Thorough.
Oi!
So we look everywhere. Not to burn the corpses, though. else rats will congregate to feast. Nice
Shite.
razors you've
Cleaver
got
wants
there.
this bunghole searched, so I'm searching.
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap.
And if I hired a witcher as my debt collector?
Nothing interesting here. Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy.
All roads lead to my heart. Have a hard time finding any work here, Richard.
The light that never fades.
Oh!
Do you wish the eternal fire's blessed?
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword.
You might have said so right away. Countersign.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You're about as much a priest of the eternal fire.
Conspiracy? Yeah.
Think it's safer to don priest's robes? See, thing is, in this town, impersonating a priest...
I impersonate no one. I am a priest. Though I am also an alchemist. Sadly, it's become difficult to...
Trying to bribe me? Save your coin. I'm not fond of priests. In fact, you'd have to pay me to...
Then I shall sell you my wares...
Let's play...
You again.
Show me what you... Take care.
Witches have conjured rain.
The Pontar will rise yet again.
Got a problem?
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you don't mean to.
Fucking hey, whores.
The eternal fire will
Oh.
light our way.
Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
What's your name?
Rico. Rico Meyersdorf.
Why are you here?
God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well.
So what have you kinda learned?
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things. Bedlam will learn you help me.
All right. Your Paler's dead.
Think he's punishable by death.
You ate at the Kingfisher, and you're sorted for at least 2 days.
That's
a million deaths and a million
How do you
credits.
make a living? With no monsters?
Take good care of yourself.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Any needs, master?
Oh!
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
At least let him return alive, in one piece.
Oh, that really got
Why buy tomorrow what you can
Ate at
buy
the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
Ah, now she was a beauty.
Elven blood, eh?
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire! Any needs, master?
Greetings, Iv.
Greetings, Geralt.
What do you... So long.
The thinking customer will see right away. Best deals this side.